Okay, beignet ingredients. 3/4 cups of water, half a cup of cream, 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 envelope of instant yeast, 1 whole egg, 3 tablespoons of butter, 3½ cups of bread flour, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, now to bloom our yeast, we're going to add our cream and water that we heated to about 105 degrees, 1 tablespoon of that sugar, and we're going to sprinkle the yeast on top of there. Then we're going to give it a good whisk, get it mixed together, dissolve that sugar, and then we're going to let this rest and bloom for about 10 minutes. Okay, now that our yeast has bloomed, we are ready to add our other wet ingredients. We're going to add our egg, our sugar, and our butter. We're going to melt the butter and we're going to add that also. Okay, we're going to get this mixed in really good. And at this point, we're going to add the salt to the flour and get that mixed in together. Okay, now we're going to switch from a whisk to a dough blade. Okay, we're going to turn the speed on low. And we're going to add our flour and salt mixture to this wet mixture. And then we're going to let it mix until it forms a ball, or somewhat like a ball. The dough should start pulling from the sides, and it'll seem like the bowl is getting clean, and that's when you know it's ready. Okay, now our dough is ready. Now we're going to take it out and we're going to shape it a little bit, get it more round, and we're going to put it back in the bowl and cover it with plastic and let it rise for 1 hour. Okay, the dough has risen. It's time to make some beignets. Okay, here we go. We're going to start by sprinkling some flour on our cutting board, and we're going to deflate it, and then we're going to roll it out to about 1/4 inch. Okay, I used a pizza cutter to cut my dough into nice squares, and now we are going to separate these, and we're going to put them on the sheet pan with some flour so they won't stick, and then we're going to let them rest for about 20 minutes. And your oil should be 360 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, now our grease is up to temp. We're going to cook some beignets. We're going to place them in the oil lightly, and we're going to let them cook for about 2 minutes on each side or until they are golden brown. Then you're going to flip them over and let them cook for another additional 2 minutes. So if you notice, I'm using a candy thermometer just to make sure my grease stays at the temperature and I can control it better. So this is one way to make sure my temperature is up. Candy thermometer, 360 degrees. Okay, our beignets are done, and while they are still hot, we're going to add our topping, which is powdered sugar. And once again, I thank you for watching our videos. Enjoy your beignets.